Thank you, Mercy. Thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for having the courage to share your life and experience with us. Thank you for giving back to the police departments and others who now have an influence to help other women. Thank you, Barb, for allowing us to hear her story. Thank you for giving your talents and your time. Thank you, Scott, for your talents this evening, Deborah Winger, and all of our awardees and honorees. We are very, very grateful for your role. My name is Layli Miller-Muro. I'm the Executive Director of the Tahirih Justice Center, and I am thrilled to be with you this evening and so happy that you all are here. Thank you for being with us. We are here to support women like Mercy. This is what we do. We transform lives of people who have decided for themselves to say no to the violence they've suffered, but also to say no sometimes to generations of practices that have existed for centuries in their communities. They are saying no to female genital mutilation. They are saying no to honor crimes. They are saying no to forced marriage, and they are saying no to rape. And it is our honor to be there to support them in that moment when they have decided to say no. And by that act of courage, they're transforming not only their lives, which as you can see are profoundly transformed, they're transforming the lives of their families, their daughters who will never again be subject to mutilation, their children who will never again have to see violence, and they are transforming the lives of their communities who are inspired by their courage, which is contagious, which inspires others and has inspired, we know from the experience of our clients, not only their sisters, their cousins, their aunts, but sometimes their entire community to agree to stop things like female genital mutilation and other important practices that need to change. The Tahirih Justice Center's job is not to go in and convince women that they should be demanding equality. It is to act in that supportive role when they have decided for themselves. And we are honored to do that. But the unfortunate fact is that there are many, many women and girls who we cannot help. It was mentioned earlier that we're only able to assist 1 in 4 women who call us for help because of lack of capacity. That is intolerable. It's intolerable that a person who has already gone through so much, demonstrated heroism, and has lived and demanded justice in a way that would be hard for many of us to understand, to then arrive at our doors and to not sometimes be able to receive assistance. And so we have to do more, and we will. The Tahirih Justice Center is committed to growing, and just this year, we've launched an ambitious 5-year strategic plan. The Tahirih Justice Center will dramatically increase its public policy capacity. We will dramatically increase our infrastructure, and we will increase by 250% our ability to directly serve women like Mercy by 2017. We have a lot of work to do, but I know that we can do it. We can do it because we have to, for the reasons that I described before, but we'll also do it because we can. And if some of you don't yet know the Tahirih Justice Center very well, I want to tell you 3 reasons why we can, and we will. We will because we're effective at protecting the women and girls who come to us. We have a 99% success rate in the cases we litigate. Now, that is not a goal. We take the unwinnable cases, we take the cases that have already lost, we take the cases that will change law, but given the courage of our clients and the competence of our staff and our pro bono volunteers, we have a 99% success rate. We also will grow because we will be efficient, and we will turn every dollar donated, as was mentioned before, into 4.5 of impact. And I actually want to correct a number that was mentioned before. In 2012, we brought in $10.1 million in donated legal services. I've just gotten the numbers. The staff haven't even heard it. Last year, we actually brought in $12.5 million in donated legal services, and we will continue to grow that. And these pro bono legal services that are being donated, or pro bono services, are not just the legal services that you might think of or that you've already heard about. These are not just attorney time, but also physicians' expert testimony, PepsiCo's marketing department's freelance photography and graphic design, Deloitte's assistance with our SharePoint migration, Caterpillar and Mayor Brown's help with a 25-country legal research project on forced marriage involving 75 pro bono attorneys from 20 countries, and HBR Consulting's help with a salary and benchmarking survey. We will leverage the skills and the goodwill of all who we can find. We will also grow because we have tested and refined what we do, and we are replicable. Over 17 years, Tahirih has developed our model for service, and we piloted growth in Houston 4 years ago. Our Houston director is here with us today. She's done an amazing job. Houston is an incredible office. They are now entirely self-sufficient and have 10 staff. We opened up Baltimore, and they're also doing wonderfully, and we are ready to go further. We will open up 2 more offices by 2017. Most importantly, we will grow because we have to. We can no longer tolerate the suffering of women in the world. We can no longer tolerate pervasive inequality. We can no longer tolerate missed opportunities to transform lives and entire communities by not having the capacity to respond. But we can't do it without your help. We need your financial support in order to reach our goals. We need your financial support to marshal an army of defendants for women like Mercy. And we need your financial support so that we can change the world and live in a planet where we have the full equality of women and men. Thank you for reaching into your pockets tonight. Thank you for helping us grow. And thank you for partnering with the heroes who are transforming the world. Thank you.